Hey girls! So today I want to talk about enjoying life. Sometimes we're just looking at all the negative things that we don't take time to really take the time to soak in how blessed of a life we really do have. We're always like complaining, I'm not tall enough, I'm too tall, I'm not curvy enough, I'm too curvy. We always have something to complain about, but in reality, if you live in the United States, first of all, I guarantee that you're more blessed than the majority of the population of the world. So sometimes we think we're not rich just because we don't drive, a Mercedes Benz. We're like, we have first world problems where, of what we think is rich, it's very skewed. Like, sometimes we complain, I don't have this, I don't have that. Well, people survive on a daily basis with much less, than we do. And they're still thriving. So we just need to really just step back and just enjoy life. Like, nobody's life is perfect, and your life shouldn't be perfect. Those of you who believe in God and know God's word, He never promised that things were going to be perfect. He said that we were going to have problems, but He says that He had already, given us the victory. And He didn't give us the victory as far as you will have no problems. And everybody always thinks that. No, it's misunderstood. What he gave us the victory was, He gave us the victory over the problems, where the problems wouldn't consume us, where the problems wouldn't hurt us, where the problems wouldn't squash us, where we can have a problem and be like, you know what, I have hope. I have this illness, but you know what, I have hope, and I'm believing that God is my healer. I'm in need, but God is my provider, so I'm not going to get depressed, I'm not going to get sad. And anyways, I'm kind of drifting from my point here, but we need to be happy, and we need to just learn to live life and just completely be excited about it. I remember when I was 12, I went to Disneyland for my second time, and the first time I really enjoyed it because I was 5. I was about to be 6 when I went the first time, so I was like in heaven. But the second time, I was kind of being a little snotty. I thought I was too cool to be in Disneyland. And I was just, being real miserable and just moping around and just pretending I didn't want to be there. And I remember that I was in an elevator. I don't know what we're doing elevator, but we're in an elevator. And this guy, he's like, smile. He's like, you're in the happiest place on earth, or something like that. And I just kind of like made a face at him, like, whatever. But that just stayed with me. And like, now I think back, that's how we are sometimes. Like, we're so blessed. We're in such a wonderful state, but our attitude stinks. It's not that things are so bad. It's our attitude that stinks. It's our attitude that makes things bad. So I don't know if you guys have ever, if you guys know what I'm talking about, that sometimes it's not our problems, it's just our attitude, or the way we're seeing life and the way we're facing, our life, that needs some adjusting, not our problems, because God gives us peace and God gives us hope, and so we can march on and be victorious at all times. So don't be afraid to have fun. Tomorrow is not promised. All we have is today and now. So don't be afraid to be a little silly and have fun and enjoy. And that's really why I'm making these videos. I have a profession that you're supposed to be very serious, and when I need to be, I can be very serious. But you know what, I'm also alive, and I'm gonna enjoy my life, and I'm gonna be doing clean, fun things like this video, to motivate, but also just to show that we can be fun and we can be silly and we can just enjoy life, and we don't need to be all angry and miserable and gossipy. We got better things to do, because life is so short, and we're going to enjoy every second that we have. So take care and God bless.